Nipa here mo ampa eno na ejina so ne atiase ye nkomomu. Me introduce nipa ne ye ne bedi nkomo na pe na me ka kiro se ye ka sei arehosem ato amane mane yen na wotwi ene ade arehosem ne mu odene nye na wotwi kra bosumi nyina ba ko accident esi ye man kola mienu efiri mu wo mo hye dwede be car accident era salifo amakoba 16-year-old kotu car kokum nkrofo ekwa donko efiri mu nansen ya enra nansen ya so maami a ode de medical school driving a ma mienu 10 years and a 5-year-old girl. Na wafa obi opamade wo ne nchen wota afa no. Nye say the first time wota afa no man dropping and I left. Wasan fa plumber.
Plumber mo.
No, the other one is the teacher.
A teacher, yes.
The other one is a teacher.
Yeah, teacher.
Mami na emu no opamade.
Yes.
Mami na ofri mo on opamade, but the other one is a teacher.
And a plumber.
Ba ko ka ho nti o mani pa mienu ne left. No ne ma mienu.
Na koye 5
na kai baka kese bo aben yem hye no ani nsuom twaw wamunum ni nyina wamunum ni nyina afri mu na eba ne saa ya na efie te saying how do we manage our emotions, our pain? How do we even communicate? Ye ka ho asem saying to be a nipa no ono what the other receiving end no. When we decide to call them to tell them what has happened. Na sempo yenya breaking news no a how say the ebetimi am manage nipa no so enrat bia mu a ebetimi de how e de abre no ne senti ena ya address na pay yebedi sa nkomo na ehu hia na yetumi aboa ye ho na yetu ye hofo Uncle Kweku Adumata ono life coach wabeka ensa na pay. Uncle, good morning.
Bijoso na ya.
Na mpacho bokode.
Twede mbadaru wa kwara me.
Eda nyame adom. Na me kai pa se me papa free me na me wo GIG. I think I was in the first year 2001. Now I was about to write my exam around the time I need to see, I think. But before then, no, we are not your school. Now I think say year 5 I'm the last born. I don't know how my 4 siblings know when they were growing up their relationship with my dad. But as I I was the closest to my dad. Me papa no kasa kra ompe kasa ompe nkomonti me nanam ha no. Ene o man bayre ne nwa obedi bayre ne nsu obedi onkasa. Enti me ha no. So when it happened, apparently my mother came to Accra. Obeto ne mama mi odidwa. And o come back. Na kwan so na me say before 2 days before na papa complaining about an insane and dear mo hospital. Enti okoy no na wan babiu. So the day he decided to go to the hospital, that day na mama wa kra obedidwa. Enti otena bus mo no. Wa kwa ye twe me papa moja na like ofemu ifrim. And then they had to call my mom to inform her about what has happened. Now, Mimi was school, and my friend said, they didn't tell me what had happened. They just said, Memra. Now, maybe I will feel into Memra and Common. I'm a quarter credit. Minya do fear no. Nobody told me. Do fear me be a door now, and I'm who said no, something has happened. I just threw myself on the floor, picked my father's papa into my back or did that. I just cried my heart out. I cried and cried and cried. And I went into a corner. It drew wha, I don't know. I say, unkwa na watu wasemase. Ofofro be catch us so nyehwe nyame na ema na me na egia. Sometimes you know the pain you feel, nobody else feels that pain. Sure. Unfortunately, I couldn't see my dad when he was being buried because them did a you can imagine. Yeah. Till date, the fact that I didn't see his body, till date, it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing for me at all.
Kafra, na shedding. When it comes to say obiwua, it is the end of a journey of a relationship between Wunisa and Ipano. See, that thing has come to a halt. Upo, you can't bring that man or that woman back.
Yeah.
a C. Now, yana din say befan say a C. It mean common a day. It takes time. When you lose someone out,
there's someone you've lived with.
Yes, lived with.
Someone you be walk around in the dark.
Yes. So that commonality cannot just go like that. But in person or call, Pasadi bin annoying, in some bin no cano, a baby and you still hold it tight.
Yes.
Just like you're telling us about your father. It's there. Ubundi krana wunim emrani anebo. And so you don't cut off such a person like that. But Enono should give you a rishemu say, he lives around you. He's still around us. You feel it because that actions are there. We need to be able to be strong. Osa won sembia was okachre. Obi a wafrim bia na na ne so close no. Oka bibi kire wo. Oyi bibi kire wo. Ofa obi so ama nipa no ba ye bibi ma. It's there. That's what we call the angel. Oba. It is oba. Now we are that obedient. Now tia. It goes further. Papa no kon. Onua and I who some image neko. Something like that. It's there. It's about the relationship.
But with the quick one,
yes, sir.
Just imagine what's Sorianopa. In the case of Mamidi,
yes.
What's Sorianopa, only Ukuna da sorry. What class of Kwejuma? Onoma, Minu.
Uko Sinkola, she has a shop.
Uko Sinkra. What for a teacher any work so? What for plumber work so? What ya Ukunu fee? The next news are Ukunu say. Said Omu.
Yes, on crap, Papa, yes, or say, yes, Kabia question. He didn't even know sending you in the bush for. So, but once I kind almost a canny black.
Yes.
No, yeah, Nadrian said no. Make what check when you himself or where you man. Or quite only ho. Mammy coffee, or niffy. Mammy Concolani school, Colanis one could do school.
JB, Nanaya, Sadiana, or Tsunami Mountain. A bar. You have to hold it tight. And then you'll be in a sumusa. Papa, you know, nim said Nigeri Sabi Obejano. Onim or the name Kalani Kusku. A Kotea, I say, Kabia Tunsio. Who is this? And did that shock no? So when to me absorb a bit. But I know the only thing I obey me I can't say. I know your yerepa or your mammy pa. You say these positive things to relate with the dead. Okay. On my view, but Mani who said the spirit is still around.
Maybe how do you deal with pain?
Yeah.
What do you do in times like this? Maybe I was here back into the studio. See, Guso didn't come about how you deal with pain. Uncle Kweku.
Yes, Mama.
You deal with pain, say.
Yes.
When it happens, we don't pray it does, but we are human.
Yes.
These things do happen. Oba wakwa woso when yaneba obi a onene kunu ana na yere wo free mu obi ba da no school ni orally na oko school ni ya wo the second ni ya frew ya wo ba second obekọ yes wo free mu. How do you deal with pain?
Now yeah, the first thing you need to have in you, enyame, God must be at the center of it because the SC won't to me explain it. No be any to bit my chawasi a ban saying and we see I don't uncle Yasimesi, I don't uncle your way, na a year me ba, a told me crew, a told me. And so the real answer lies in the bosom of God. It derived from the word go. The starting point is let God be at the center of what you are going to do. See, a dear be a Sibiano, a Maoya for fro. A dear be a Sibiano, a Maonia Nimdia, a dear be a Sibiano, a Maokoni. You become innovative. And you look at it from that positive point of view, say, a dear Essino, Yami will be or the catcher.
I mean,
no, that one you can write it. And then I make us say, oh, this will be a what? Yeah, man, because oh, Sukra Gajas, man, Kabida. Don't ever say that. That you look down on people who are mourning. Don't.
If you all cry, bear money at Tiana, so bear my means.
Yeah, can say, on a penny nim, dear washere. That's the way, though. My shitty be. Nobody can explain as to the lost Irami.
Yeah.
It is a mea, my dear, mammy, no. Say, a bansana will see jam. So, first of all, let God be at the center. And then Second, try and look for the good things that person did. Deɛ na nka wɔyɛ, deɛ nka ɔbɛyɛ, deɛ wɔyɛ, just look at it, mimic it. Not always mention it in the positive manner. Shan one can say, "We cry, yeah, and come and hot me." And keep it up, because he's still hanging around. The spirit is still there. And anytime you can feel the presence. It comes, and we need to be very careful. And then the third one, so what will be called akosra woman? Epacho, ya mema enye like udiare ho bibre shame crime. You fantastic. Uko susine wamo. No, yes. I know. Say I don't know it's a trigger to know say yashriadi.
I'm a bow.
But what's your no pejano? Eduru hona that person needs a little bit of lift up. Obin kabi bin shame crime. Anyame na mashre. Obi ashre but metumi akomani.
But at that point, I mean,
it does. It does. Share. Yenina ye wo wiase mu nyina nyame na mai bai. Ani ye koswa obegina de. And so when you came into this world, you were naked.
I will be a bar be go be suma na kwose nsu
twa. I know na obetia ho ka. You see, you caused my death. Me time so say wo se mi wo. Ana wo me wo. You pay. Nti obi okumu bibia no. There is that repercussion as to you pay for it. She said, "Nyamia bomb me send so. Wa bomb unique. How well can you come and kill me? A now boy now born saying, me free kwanim. Me am shame no. Look at what happened. So you killed me. But sadi and the man nyame. God will handle it. Wo ni padi won to minka. Sabia, who say Nanaya ye say it may Nanaya be. Forget it. That one is revenge. But we live to God. We say that to empathize ourselves, sympathize ourselves, and move on. See, Ankana sana, yabayeni PAAA will try to go and fight back. Say Aquano de carnival nipa. O corruption woku, Saquano. Enfa. And now Sabio asemsia, we call it mistakes. But some mistake been out here first year. Me babem go my men sooner we if free na come my
unfortunately no babem so obowie ya ne yamshi no kwashe gatem no
what?
Yes. So you can imagine.
You see?
You can imagine the level of pain the family will go through.
Know. The husband. I know. Papa no kind why interview. I think I have it, but time no. Expressing like also on him timer na yere sorry Johnson when they sleep.
Look at that.
Enti anajo or that time no show no sorry.
Yes.
But she wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
She didn't get up to go and urinate.
And I call that one the emptiness. The emptiness of your world. Sadie bina na wusomu, sadie bina na pen. Ni hobio. And you cannot bring in somebody to come and substitute. It won't work. And to almost say me yire undi mi kwa na for enfa. Because sadie bina na your friend that commonality between the two of you know, it is God sent. Adie na ya me who am say me pewo no. I will just so I know. Is there? Ujamine. I will still remember that thing. And that is how when we lose you.
So at that point when you're going through the pain,
yes,
when do you let go? As in, how do you go through to let go the pain in you?
Speak to yourself. You see, there's something we call the self-talk. So you talk to God like that. Then make sure say, oh, we're sintino, I mean fufro. I mean holding cassia. Min tung comenim. Oma sabi they want to me. Speak that positive words. It will let you become okay. Because our case want to mean let go. Aya, it will affect everybody around you.
How?
Yes,
the effect of not letting go.
Yes, the effect of not letting go. Because I was a money call. And then I say 1 year drawer and 2 years or whatever, you go back to reset sort of the relationship we used to have.
But we've seen some people in the attempt to let it go.
Yeah.
When your mental health.
Yeah,
When
yes.
I'm no kasa.
Yes.
Na atiafaso.
And no,
Eventually then.
The people around you should be very careful. In sembe na muka, in sembe na opeso ti. Man tumi anya sadia na ebe teafo. Yes. Because sadia na washere no. It's your being. It's your world. It's your strength. It's gone. And then so you keep saying this.
That's what you walk akra.
Balea.
Kakra.
Yes. It will be yes, hey, men dramas and kabida. Or no penny nim adia sabi washing. And when it happens that you have to let go. Your friend no, let go, let God. Manenko
What do you do? Like practically then I'll be here to get it off from you.
And I make us say self-talk no
Self-talk.
should be positive.
Right.
The self-talk should be positive. And tie dia wo mo ka. Sa wo mo no, omo nsem no do so omunni just like the band says,
yes.
or sorry ko jonso. At that time no so you know sorry oni ho. Me parliament me nene tiase. And so I do it for a purpose and always elevate the dead. Okwadie. But yeah, party kesiye. But in your words, in your everyday go, you know, say something positive.
Do you let go of the Nehemiah bear so it can take some of the pain out?
Uhena too heavy for you, you can let go. But uhena embeon, it gives you remembrance. It makes you to remember the no sitifa. Adia won you so dear. Come on, you can let go. And ode cha because you know. If you nchen akoma obi so wo de bema obi a sabi obi hia yen yesem me check because we
and I mention
yense but ade bia your friend japade bia yense japade. You don't need to burn it even if own pa fato.
Did you replace that person just to get the pain out?
You
maybe we are na free mu we jam mema mienu.
Yes.
A man e wo ne mienu na ekọ omo ye 9 2 boys 2 girls 2 girls no ko. Do you find somebody to replace so you can kill your pain?
You can't get the same as they were. The replacement cannot be same as the melusu. It can't be. And I am make say machine menya way nti my okay oboa. You're deceiving yourself. But at least oba ka nneema bia no oye so we wo dia then to help you. The new one na bia wokonya no ebe boa ma what me are sustaining. But just to get a replacement, it will work. Edding, there was a documentary I was listening to BBC.
Yeah.
Doctor no ojina patient no no and the question obusa say, does this man know so obewu ana? Na so bewu a ade na also here. So the doctor was reminiscing us to when we die, what do we think? What do we say? Where do we go? And no ye nyina minumi no na ya. We don't know.
Yeah.
Ndia bias in nyame na
But the strange thing is a doctor who is taking care of somebody.
Yes.
Or no general theater no no
Onua wu. So Onua save no so call.
Yeah.
But what it means is that yenyina a time is going to come ebeko. We are not here permanently. It is be do birthday adweno ho. Me birthday me celebrate.
Yes.
But won fie so te enyi. Enti na wo yo.
What are you doing to prepare yourself for that day?
Fantastic, mom. Na said enti jiwani but dweno. Eye wo chena no ene daachi no ene here. Enti se daachi me pa dia na me mbom ho adwa. Me hwem ho ye. Na se bibi ko si a I still need to move on. When na was say yenyina yesu. Esi ato into bed. Are you also ending up your life? No. I must be able to, as it were, look for the good things I may lose. No, I don't know. I depend on the woman. Pick them up. Now, also more no na ye cassette say, "Usum." And now there's a picture be. Na ya me debato.
Yeah.
And that picture, anytime I see you, Nanaya, in there, I go like, that is my baby, that's my wife. It draws on you. You saw picture and open
when it happens.
When it happens. It is obiba, not the or paper or not chianocra. You question the
Ukwa
person.
teneno.
Exactly. Say me yes na want to say because na say we
Obi kra be kan
sad
say
no me person people should do that. We shouldn't do that. Wawu. Unim de na oye me. Unim de na ode ma me. Unim say the name sin ne tefa. And nobody can explain.
How about Nkola Uma to say we ye brasso, but finally, Nkola wo mienu na aka ekire no, mienu na ekọ no, mienu na papa ntumi no ho.
Oh, there's a work.
How do you manage these kids?
There's a real work.
And how can a kids even manage themselves? Because they have a common relationship
With their,
with their mother and with their siblings.
And that's what I always say. Mami neko, ti papa no oye mienu, mami eneja. You need to be able to twin the two roles.
What do you tell the child?
And you go by letting go positives. So you tend to become like a preacher.
As a father who is in pain.
Yes. You got to hide your pain a bit because you need to lift up the souls of the children. Because if you are you a father should stand. I'm a son. Musu kakra. Na musu ya mumpepa moni. When you now prepare and saying it's end, it has come to a halt. Let's move on. Yeah, obio subia pepanim. And yamena mama pony mama one kasa. You go by that proverbial thing and then that wisdom. Now Kenya because every day one mom some kasa a bit show moon crime they will break down. It's about juma.
And when you break down,
yes,
as in if you are in a situation and you are not able to deal with your pain and you break down,
yes, and only the end of
it can take your life away.
And also, and don't you know break it down. But the point is that Oko, let me also leave and leave his good words. Yes, I know for sure. Naya, a time will come you go like, oh, daddy. The way you go, daddy, it gives you a whole lot of picture. What penalty as you? So one coin now or dia enemy kasa. You see, you petition the father. The father will talk.
Me say ya pon but quick one.
Yes, sir.
Me no no dibechi.
Yes, sir.
Me to radio so Kumasi. Then me cousin back was send him in the picture. Ada see me no.
Oh Maria.
What happened? He was poisoned.
Cool.
In less than 24 hours.
Can you imagine that?
He died just like that.
It's not easy. It's not an easy road.
How was your feel like?
I mean, so things like this you cannot even control.
No, you can't quantify the feel, or nobody would understand.
Yeah, we are common poison. One a man poison obetiaka. Anybody that kills, you pay. It's in the trust in the womb. Because me born my dear, me born my dear, no my born some so. Who are you to let go?
And it's just for one simple reason, no. Or we na casual work, and the pay job, some quite permanent work. Or we na, and among them, or more cotedia no moody, then they poison that person.
I didn't know you waka.
Aye, you do account. Because hopefully on one of you. But wow, yeah, me you pay for it. I want people to get this. Umobi wa, you pay for it. And to na beto wabusia. It's there. It's there. Let's go back. It's there. If you go to me pay in the Samine 4, in the Suzu 4, you are catching. That's what you did. And the end, you know, as a summer pay or Kasa. It's true. It works.
It's there.
It's there. And let me tell you, what Papa say, you can conjure your father to come and talk to you directly. Oh yes.
He does sometimes. He does sometimes.
I know.
And one person who used to talk to me was Kweku Adumata.
Oh.
Yeah, I not just talk. I saw him at several places.
Oh, Maria.
And he actually told me what happened. Yeah, I'm fancy. Yeah. Maybe I see the night for dancing in Dean. JB. My co-host. Kobo, Ebonyumaya, come on.
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah,